Welcome back to the Blanga podcast, the home of deep hats and sports chats.
We're back for another episode. It was a busy week in sport. There's records being broken. There was a few disappointing results in the rugby league. Big upset in the Oscars.
Huge upset, and we will get right into that. We will get neck deep into that.
Yeah,
Jed.
there was a great SNL weekend.
Yep.
We've got a great play lined up.
So, Bananarama, let's just get right into it.
The try that stopped the nation.
It was the try that stopped the nation. It was no mean feat, right?
213 tries is pretty monumental.
That's a lot of tries.
More tries than I've scored, including backyard, I reckon.
What I can describe Alex Johnston's try as, those who have played 2K22 comes to mind when it was really easy to shoot threes. And I used to just sit corner. People would pass me and I would green, all right?
Yeah.
But that was my role. I'd just sit corner and get fed pill, and then I'd score.
Well, you're a glue guy.
A glue guy. So Alex Johnston is a little bit of a corner sitter.
He is. And it's not even like he's Marcus Sevo where he runs over people, or he's Xavier Coates where he does these really athletic dives.
Yeah.
All he does is catch it and put the ball down.
And someone's got to do that, Jed. I really don't want this to come across as we're denoting what he's done.
Yeah.
That's just not what we're doing.
No, we're building the game up here.
We're building the game up. I just think a statue at this early stage.
It's a Monday. He scored the try on a Friday.
Crazy to include like the South's colours actually on the statue.
What I did like was when he scored the thing and they swapped his jersey out for a golden one. That was a nice touch.
Pretty keen to see Albo get fined that $5,500.
Yeah. I'm glad he's on the field. That made a difference.
Let's not forget to mention the fact that he went on with 5 bodyguards on the field.
Pursuit Advocate said there's like this Sky News uncle still angry Albo went on the field even though he's been on the board and is a lifelong South supporter. So I think there is some validity, but it seemed awfully performative.
He doesn't look like a man who loves his rugby league.
Do you reckon he's watching his 8 games every weekend?
I don't think so.
He's not missing them because he's too busy, you know.
He's at home.
And he's put on a little rom-com. Now, rom-coms are great, but that's not what you're watching in winter.
I see Albo, you know, curling up after a nice hot bath with like an interesting book.
Definitely. You do that in October, in September.
Exactly.
When your team's been eliminated in the final after the season's done.
Yeah.
That's when you get your rom-com work. That's when you get your bath work.
Yeah.
You're rejuvenating Saturday night. It's been a rugby league season. You sit down at 1 o'clock on a Saturday when the first game is, or at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you watch those 3 games.
The true comfort comes from the sanctity and the safety of watching the game, but not your physical comfort.
No.
Because maybe you're sitting on a hard bar stool, or your beer's slightly warm.
Exactly.
Or your team's getting pumped and your jersey's famously too tight around your biceps.
And it's not too late to get another one.
Which I got a lot of comments about on Saturday. Probably 5 comments about how much the cows sucked at the regatta.
Who was commenting on
Randoms.
Randoms.
Some bloke came up to me in the regatta and said, "Hey mate, your shirt's too tight."
What the hell?
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, thank you.
I wasn't really a fan of everyone running on the field.
We made it pretty clear, Jed, that we weren't fans of it.
I was pretty annoyed when I was sitting there waiting for the game to get on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not at the stadium, so I don't get to run on. But then why should I wait an extra 20 minutes for you guys to do it?
Exactly. And, you know, all these boys just got an extra 20-minute break. A second half
and
time.
We were only a minute into the half.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Can I also just mention, Jed, that it was actually a Roosters fan that got there first?
Respect.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot from the Roosters fan.
It takes a lot of the shine off the moment.
Yeah. Instead of like having an iconic photo of the first, like a young 60-year-old reaching Alex Johnston.
Yeah,
It's just drunk, like maybe 21-year-old Roosters fan.
Roosters fan.
Who's just throwing himself at him.
Yeah. Got like first in the huddle. Did you also see, Jed, the one guy who got tackled?
And got full on arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dog
What?
ass. That was Etch.
40,000 on the field. Are you kidding?
And did he actually get arrested? I thought they let him go.
Obviously inconclusive, but
Talk about bad luck.
yeah. And you know what? I saw a post earlier today saying, you know, the NRL so against people going on the field, but God, they got a drone shot perfectly above. They had about 5 cameras set up. All the gates just opened on the field.
All the gates opening was sus.
Yeah.
I don't know how you figured that out.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Should we get into it? The Cowboys embarrassed themselves against the Tigers.
Humiliated themselves at Leichhardt.
Tigers always win at Leichhardt. It's like the Fijian Drua playing in Fiji.
Yeah, I don't know, Jed. It was enemy territory. The boys were obviously unsettled. They were probably missing the humidity of up north.
The tropical weather.
The tropical weather, because it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity.
Yeah, it is.
And the boys are pretty used to that. So, look, when you change conditions, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm truly not.
Do you reckon it's conditions-based, the 44-16 loss?
I think so. Look, and I actually was chatting to a fellow Cows supporter yesterday, saying that he pulled a lot of positives out of the game. And he reckons we were pretty hard done by the ref.
I was pretty happy with the ref's performance.
I didn't see too much indiscrepancies in the adjudication of that match, Jed. I think that we were just absolutely horrible.
Very honest of you.
And it was a really tough watch. And I'm really glad that we've got the Titans this week.
I think the Titans could be a rough game. I bet you Todd Payton would rather the Storm. At least that way when he loses, he can explain himself.
I really hope we beat the Titans this weekend.
I don't think you will.
You don't
I think
reckon?
you'll get smacked by the Titans.
You reckon?
Well, Titans just lost to the Dolphins, and the Dolphins should be all right. Todd Payton will lose his job by Origin. I've said it before.
Yeah.
And when it happens, I just want it to be known that I had this opinion.
You know, the Sheriff's been a good man.
Jackson Purdue can play football.
Oh, that try he scored was unbelievable.
Drinkwater's a bit past it.
Yeah, look, he's famously hot and cold, but hasn't been a lot of heat this season.
Well, he was down in the cold Leichhardt conditions.
Yeah, no humidity.
In March. Storm was a great watch.
Pretty easy watching.
I love watching the Storm.
They're just such a well-oiled machine, Jed.
Only one Queensland team's actually won a game so far, and that was the Dolphins beating the Gold Coast. But technically, the third Queensland side, fifth, but technically Broncos first, Cowboys second, Storm third. And then we got the Dolphins and the Gold Coast.
Yeah, well, look, the Dolphins, they'd be fighting with how many supporters that they've got. Like, I think they pulled about maybe 20,000 on Sunday.
Do you reckon the shine's rubbed off of this new exciting
this new team?
club?
It's just like, if you go for the Dolphins, what are you doing?
It's a bit weird.
We've got something wrong with Queensland Rugby League right now, and it's not looking good for Origin with these new rule changes.
Yeah, nah, I'm pretty happy. We're just underdogs.
Yeah.
Underdogs. I'm pretty happy with how Queensland Rugby League, particularly the Broncos. Obviously, we lost to the Eels on the weekend. Wasn't great. But the way I see it, this time last year, we'd won 3 of our first 8 games, and I was calling for Madge's head by round 8, round 9, round 10. I was thinking, let's get rid of him. Bring back Kevy.
Yep.
Kevy's not too busy. He hasn't committed too far into this role. He can easily be removed and being placed in the head coach role. I'm at that stage. It's only round 2. And what did we do last year? We won the premiership. And to think we're 8 rounds ahead from where we were last year, that just gets me really excited.
When you boys are playing your brand of footy.
It's our brand. See, I like to go... Sammy Thaiday talks about the cake analogy.
Yeah.
About it, the recipe.
One of the more shocking analogies I've ever heard.
There's some real simple fixes for the Broncos at the end of the day. You know, a lot of the times I have different analogies for different things, but I'm going to give the Broncos the cake analogy. They have the perfect recipe. They know how to bake the cake and win a grand final. But at the moment, they're trying to add all these sprinkles and stuff into their cake and their mix and their batter, and it's just not time for that. They need to go through the recipe. They need to go through the steps that got him there in the past.
Sammy Thaidy's got to give up journalism. He's been trying to crack it for years, and he's just not that good.
I could kind of see what he was getting at, but God, he was reaching. Jet.
And then he went for the batter and everything. It was just too much.
It was too much. I want to circle back to the Broncos because you're bagging me for the massive amount that the Cows lost. But let's remember that the Eels got pumped by 50 last week.
Bounce back game.
And they were pretty competitive against the Broncos. Like, what's going to happen when the Bronx play the Storm?
I'm pretty excited for that, actually. It's going to be a dominant win from the fellas.
It is going to be an absolute tailing.
We actually will play better against the Storm than we will against the Tigers this year.
I think that is a case of, especially in cricket, Jed, is like you can be either a merchant against facing bad bowling, or it can be too bad for you that it disrupts your rhythm.
Yeah, no, well, I'm pretty happy where we're at, to be honest.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
that's the takeaway from that. Sunday stinkers.
How many times have you seen the Knights play on a Sunday?
Knights versus Manly.
God, that's a bad loss for Manly.
Well, the Knights actually aren't too bad. Except now they lost Kalen Ponga and Dylan Brown. That's like,
that is,
I reckon, about 30% of the salary cap, 20% of the salary cap.
Yeah, what's going to happen there?
KP's gone for 6 to 8 weeks, and Dylan Brown's gone from like 3 to 6.
Oh, Fletcher Sharp
should be back, but they also had this guy from the Dolphins, Mason Graham, play, who's pretty sharp, and he ripped. But I think players like that rip when they don't know what they're up for, and they just can play their natural footy. But when they have a week of thinking, I reckon get in their own head and they try to overplay the hand or underplay it.
Right.
It's rather than just playing eyes up rugby league, what's in front of you sort of rugby league.
And when you're playing for the Knights, like the stakes aren't that high.
No.
So, because you're not going to win a premiership.
No, you're never going to win a premiership playing for the Knight. I'm a fan of the Reds winning. Let that be known.
Yeah, it's pretty good for rugby union especially when Reds, which is, powerhouses, especially being the Tars. Hate the Tars.
Yeah, hate the Tars. Love to beat the Tars.
I love to beat the Tars. Sawali, who's just hasn't really played that much for them.
Yeah, he's injured though.
Yeah, out for 8 weeks. Is it
out 8 weeks, is it?
Yeah, he's out for ages.
Yeah, he loves that. Just not playing any of the Super Rugby season and then coming back just before, looking real rusty, then just playing every game for the Wallabies.
He would have played more games for the Wallabies.
Almost, I reckon.
Probably by an absolute mile.
To be fair, why would he bowl even playing for the Tars? Brunson Cherry wants out of the Bulldogs.
I saw that. So what's the basis of that? Is any late mail on that? Or?
So basically, he wants to play on the left side where all the good players are, where Crichton is and where Carraz is and where all the better players are. So he looks better and is better because he's got everyone else Philly kicks, making space around him. And he's unhappy about that and he's not training well, apparently. Mindset's all over the place. And so they dropped him and he didn't like being dropped. So no, he wants out.
And have they given him out?
No. It's a bit of a kerfuffle. Bronson Cherry doesn't belong anywhere else but Canterbury.
Oh, yeah.
It would just be wrong if he left.
Where else could he play? Like, do they even accept TNs anywhere else?
I guess Cronulla.
He could probably get away with the Rith.
Maybe on the Goldie.
Oh, no. He's probably even too bogan for Goldie.
Well, I'm talking Surfers Paradise.
Yeah.
Like just driving, doing manies up and down surfers.
Yeah. No, he probably could go play at the Gold Coast. You can do whatever you want there, mate. You can play on the left if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Mate, you can play
Cherry.
You can play fullback if you really want to.
It'd probably be good for his business, though, I reckon, if he got up there. But do you see what Bronson Cherry looks like? He's obviously running some stuff on the side.
Yeah. You'd think so.
He is a scary operator.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to find him in a dark alley.
Phil Gould's trying to seem like it's all okay, but he's been caught out because his story isn't making sense.
Well, they're not lining up.
Well, they're not lining up. He's like, I haven't heard about it, but I'm having coffee with him. Well, that sounds like emergency coffee, Phil.
When coffee's getting thrown around, it's never positive. Do you remember when Madge tried to reach out the olive branch over to Gordy?
Yeah.
And Gordy said, sorry, mate, I don't drink coffee.
That's right. He doesn't drink coffee.
He doesn't drink coffee. So, hopefully it's not one of those situations, because that's an emergency coffee jet. It's a very astute observation.
Every time people have coffee, there's an ulterior motive for that coffee.
100%.
Unless it's by coincidence that they're just both getting coffee at the same time.
Like, you never see a private schoolboy go get a coffee with one of their dad's mates who's a
just
very
to catch
successful
up.
businessman, just to catch up.
No.
There's always a motive behind it.
There's an ulterior motive. And
Yeah.
everyone knows it. It's just how chalant do you want to be when you say
I've done a few coffee chats, and I don't even know these blokes. I'm not there to catch up.
No. How's your kids? Because you've done your bit of research. You found out what the names are.
Yeah, haven't seen them in ages. I don't think you've met. Yes, I have. We're best friends.
Yeah, I'm always interested in that guy's life.
Yeah.
Bam out of Burrows, good 83 points.
Are we changing Kobe to Bam?
I think so. When he's shooting a piece of paper into the bin, getting your Coke Zero can into the bin, bam.
Yeah, which probably has a pretty successful double meaning there.
Yeah,
probably was perfect.
Oh, true.
Could that
makes a lot of sense.
Could that be replacing Bang? Obviously, we are huge fans of saying Bang.
Yeah,
just be Bam. Bam.
I actually like that a lot. Maybe I'll get into my Bam work.
When Wilt scored as 100, it was against like plumbers and electricians.
No,
so.
There's no video of Wilt scoring his 100. No video evidence. Just that piece of paper.
Apparently, it was hungover as well.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like someone to get along with. You know what is Etch though? St. Paddy's Day on a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, God, that is so dangerous.
It's just so close to the weekend. I haven't gotten over the weekend and justified a reason to go again.
Body destruction, having it on a Tuesday.
Because it means it's going to write off my Wednesday.
It's going to completely derail my week.
And then with rugby league back, your weekend starts on Thursday.
Oh, so it's basically, and then like, where's uni going to fit into that?
And we went to Bernard Fanning on Sunday night, which was phenomenal. Everyone, that South Bank stage is a great spot.
On the banks.
It
was so Brisbane. How Brisbane was it?
It was so Brisbane. I loved how
Q-Pack.
Brisbane was. Everyone there sent their kids to private schools, and it was all parents. We were the youngest people there by years. And there were some very, very upset people there who said we were singing too loud. God forbid. I want to wish you well.
I'm at a concert and I'm singing and dancing to one of my favourite artists.
Some of them didn't really appreciate the beauty of a well-timed woo.
Jed and I, while we were at Bernard Fanning, made a habit of really getting like a really prominent woo in there.
Well, it's not the first time we've done it before. We know every song gets better if you justify a woo.
Like a really well-timed
Whether
one.
you're in a car that's popping off with some karaoke.
Yeah.
Even if it's not popping off, you just want to bring some energy.
Yeah, songbird. Woo! You got yeah. It's just a well-timed woo.
A well-timed woo. The beauty of a well-timed
Yeah.
woo. It works in any situation.
100%.
Celebrating, getting ready to celebrate, going home from a great celebration.
And then you know where the woos come in, Jed? In between those.
Yes.
That's where they're well-timed.
When people start worrying about what they're going to do next, the brain starts to wander.
Yeah.
You hit a woo because you're here in the moment.
Yeah, 100%.
It represents purity,
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah. And that is what this show's built on.
Yeah. Blanga.
Blanga.
It's built on the woo.
Built on the woo. I've got a lot to talk about with Oscars because obviously, Jed, you know, I'm a huge film guy.
You're a big pop culture guy.
I love following it. I don't live through them though, but I admire their work.
You're not jealous, you just respect it.
100%. And, you know, since we're in kind of that media world right now where, you know, you're famous.
Yeah, I do.
We understand what it's like now to be in the limelight, Jed. Like
People coming up to you all the time.
those
saying,
53 likes on that NRL post.
Yeah.
That's being famous.
That is. Because when you're out in like the small town that we live in, people have seen that on their Instagram reels.
Yeah, 100%. So, anyway, I understand. I just want to put that out there first. So, a few categories. So, Best Actor went to Michael B. Jordan. Took it off Timothy Chalamet, who looked to have been an absolute lock a few
Yeah.
months ago. Like,
Well, before he started dissing ballet and opera.
and this is what I'm getting to, Jed. It's like, it shows that the Oscars is such a political landscape. And I think, Jed, the fact that he didn't win, and it literally was based on these comments that he didn't get it.
Are you sure?
Like, without a doubt. Like, without a doubt.
And you see, like, he was being kept away from Steven Spielberg or something like that for some reason.
Really? Because Steven Spielberg's so angry at him.
Oh, there's some weird beef there. And they were, like, being just held apart. Not, like, pushed if they were about to fight, but they were, like, purposely being guided away from each other. Best Picture is one battle after another.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, I'd definitely say that.
Good?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. That's Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah.
I love Leo.
Sean Penn won Best Supporting Actor. He was also in one battle after another. So
Oh,
Alpha
okay.
didn't even rock up.
Didn't even rock up.
No, he just doesn't do Oscars.
Okay.
Just doesn't do them. But
I wouldn't do Oscars.
but he won.
I wouldn't do Oscars.
Just shrugs it off probably.
Would you do Oscars?
I love Night and Night, so
True.
of course I'd be there.
Couldn't resist dressing up.
100%. Other news: Harry Styles on SNL. I've watched a lot of it on social media
It's the best way to watch it on TikTok.
because they just kind of released all the skits on there.
Yeah.
Which is great.
It's really handy.
God, Harry, he's just the best. That guy.
He is. He's so cool.
Yeah.
He's a great vocalist too.
Yeah, his voice has been unbelievable
And
recently.
God, he can act. I actually deleted TikTok though. I want everyone out there to know it.
So how
like
mu-
people who have TikTok still, like I'm better than you.
How much reels are you watching?
Oh, it's just gone like it hasn't changed. Like
Through the
I'm
roof.
watching the same amount of short film.
Because I actually reckon that reels killed the TikTok dance.
What do you mean by that?
Well, do you see trending TikTok dances anymore?
No, you don't.
Well, because Reels was a different kind of content. Because Instagram content traditionally is the first kind of short form media, right? Like the whole scroll was like from Instagram.
Yes.
The formula of it and like the algorithm like came from Instagram.
Yeah. Okay.
And when they were two separate, TikTok, it was its own beast. Like there was no, like since Vine, because it used to be Musically,
Yeah.
it was based off music.
Yeah. Okay. And that's where the dancing came from.
And obviously that's where the dancing came from. So you've got your own platform here that is so ingrained by music.
And music means dance.
Music usually means dance. But then when Reels came along, they almost kind of merged into one because content creators started posting on Reels and on TikTok.
Yes, that makes sense. Because that's one name I haven't heard in a long time. Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, where's she?
Where's Keeping Up with the D'Amelios gone?
Exactly. Well, she's actually on Broadway these days.
Oh, what's she doing on Broadway?
She's acting.
Of course she's acting.
But Dixie's in trouble. She's not doing much these days.
What's she doing?
Like, pretty sure nothing.
Yeah, because
Obviously, Addison Rae's killing it in the music scene.
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, headphones. Put your headphones on.
Yeah, she's transitioned well. For someone who can't sing, she's done a really good job.
Yeah, I've actually
in a
seen her
singing
live
career.
as well.
Yeah, you're a big Addison Rae guy, aren't you?
Yeah, well.
That's pretty much it. LinkedIn connection of the week is Alex Johnston. Pub of the week, don't do it anymore, but it's still the McGee.
Yeah, we don't do Pub of the Week anymore.
Regatta, it's no McGee.
Yep.
No McGee.
Actually had a pretty good time at the Regatta, though.
It's just too dark though. Too loud.
It is
Can't have
really
conversation. You can't have a
Did
conversation.
see my grade 5 buddy, though. I've had beers with them for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, well, I think that might probably us. With us.
Yep, thanks for watching. We got business cards coming out soon,
We
so
sure
get
do.
excited for that.
Look for them. Do that. All right.
Catch
See you
up.
guys.